This is Jarrod Horak, and my How to Use Today's Racing Digest video series continues with a look at fast figs. And I will use today's Racing Digest data for my examples, and all data in this video provided by todaysracingdigest.com. And it's time to talk about fast figs and how to use them in your daily handicapping. Tim Osterman's fast figs are found in the Complete Digest, which is the most popular product at todaysracingdigest.com. Now, the Fast Fig is one of today's Racing Digest's most profitable figures and typically will uncover overlooked value that offer larger than average payouts. Now, historically, a win bet on the top Fast Fig in each race will return an average of 112% profit. Place and show bets typically return 106 and 102% profit. The Fast Fig is a combined class and performance figure based on the horse's overall effort and the strength and level of the fields faced. Horses scoring within 5 points of the top figures should be considered contenders in today's race. Runners rated X are either first-time starters, shippers from a new circuit, comebackers off more than 4 months layoff, or horses that simply could not be assigned a reliable rating. And if there are multiple horses that share the highest Fast Fig, you can narrow the choices down by selecting the horse with the highest fire number, and the fire number is speed throughout a race, and the comprehensive performance rating, and that's the CPR number, which takes into account pace, final time, and closing fraction. And those numbers are listed in the Today's Racing Digest race sheets. And if you want to learn more about the fire number and the CPR, I did videos for those recently, and you can watch those videos on my channel. Let's look at a few Fast Fig examples from October 4th at Santa Anita Park. And for this exercise, I will use races 6, 8, and 9. But before I do, if you want to find the Fast Figs and you have the Complete Digest, just scroll down until you see Tim Osterman's Fast Figs. Right below that, you'll see the definition of the Fast Figs. And then below that, you'll see the Fast Figs for each horse in each race. And you will also see the class par for each race. So for race 6, up on the screen now, the class par is 116. And 2 horses shared the top number. Number 1, Falcon Jet with a 113. Conducted number 6 also had a 113. Now below those horses, you had number 4, Medici with a 110, but Medici ended up scratching. So the third best number goes to number 5, Honey's Choice with a 109. So Falcon Jet was a Bob Baffert trainee, switching surfaces. Baffert isn't known for his prowess on turf. He's a much better trainer with his dirt horses. So Conducted was a solid win contender there. Falcon Jet, a solid choice to finish somewhere in the money. And then Honey's Choice looked like the other one. And now looking at the final results in this maiden special weight event, and it was for 2-year-olds at 1 mile on the turf course, and it was conducted under Hector Berrios going right to the front, widening throughout, and winning by more than 6 lengths. He was $2.20 to 1. He was the betting favorite. Honey's Choice ended up finishing second. That one actually was my top choice in this event, $2.90 to 1. It's a little less than 3 to 1 there. And then Falcon Jet ended up finishing third. So the top 3 Fast Fig numbers of the horses finished first, second, and third in this example. And looking at the 8th race next, that's the Rodeo Drive Stakes, and this was a wide open event. You did have the horse with the best number in this event with the class par of 136. Amber Cascde number 7 had a 134 Fast Fig. That was the best number, followed by Long Ago with a 132, and then Mission of Joy with a 131. So this was a competitive event. I ended up going with Amber Cascade as my top choice in here for trainer Michael Maker. And this horse was shipping from out of town, moving into Santa Anita Park for this win and you're in for the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. They were hoping to qualify here with Amber Cascade, and they did bet that one down to be the favorite. And I thought that she would probably be coming from off the pace, but she ended up pressing the pace. The pace setter was Alpha Bella, and that wasn't a surprise. That one figured to be out there. But Amber Cascade was chasing. Neither of those two held on. I mentioned the third best Fast Fig number in this event was Mission of Joy number 5 under Umberto Rispoli, a Phil D'Amato trainee. And this one was able to get up late at a little less than 12 to 1 odds. So third best number on the Fast Figs a big upset in here, almost 12-1 upset just getting up in the late going. So that one did have a competitive fast fig. So if you were using those numbers, definitely one of the horses you could have used based on those numbers. And then we'll look at the ninth race next. That was the Grade 2 Oakleaf Stakes for 2-year-old fillies at 1.1 with a class par of 122, and two horses were clearly faster than the others. Number 3, La Wally, with a 116, and number 6, Explora, for trainer Bob Baffert, your favorite, also with a 116. So I ended up making La Wally my top choice in this event, but Explora, 40 cents on the dollar, was really hammered in the wagering, worked out a good outside tactical trip, was able to get the jump on La Wally and win this race easily by more than 4 lengths. And La Wally was clearly second best, rallying from off the pace. So how I would have played this and how I did play it is I played La Wally over Explora in an exacta, and then I had a little saver using Explora with La Wally, and that $2 exacta came back $8.60 for the saver. So it would have paid much better, and I would have made a decent score if La Wally would have been able to get the job done. That's my look at the fast figs for October 4th at Santa Anita Park. And finally, we will check out a fast fig example from October 5th at Keeneland. And the example race here is race 4. And in this event, as you can see, the class par is 116. And one horse in this event was clearly faster than the others and was able to reach that par of 116. And that was number 5, Patrol Squad 6. So if a horse is able to reach the class par and the others are several lengths slower, that horse could be a good single in some wagers. So you could have singled Patrol Squad 6, possibly made just a win wager. You can look at the other pools like exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4, etc. So you can see the best way to maximize your profits. That's how you should look at a lot of races. Figure out the best way to play the race to maximize profits in that event. And the way that this race played out was this was a maiden special weight event for 2-year-olds, 1 mile on the turf at Keeneland on October 5th. And Patrol Squad 6 was bet down to the favorite, $1.58-1, and he rallied from 6th place and won this race by a neck to break the maiden in this spot, paying $5.16 to win. Now, if you would have gone for the exotics, a long shot first timer did run second there, and then the 3rd place finisher was 7-1, and then the 4th place finisher at 24-1. So the superfecta for 10 cents paid more than $110. So that could have been one of the ways to go in that event if you were looking to make money. Could have played doubles, as I said, pick 3s. It just depended which pools made the most sense, what kind of wagers that you like to make. And then looking back at Santa Anita's October 4th program, in that 6th race that we showed that race as an example, the top 3 fast fig horses finished 1, 2, 3. And you could have played a trifecta there. That would have made sense in that event. In that Rodeo Drive Stakes, possibly even a win, place, and show wager on Mission of Joy, because that one, a nice price at 12-1. That was a competitive heat there, and that horse in a wide open race could have made sense making a across the board bet on a horse like that, because that horse certainly at that price you could make a wager like that, especially if you thought the favorite was going to run out. And for that race, she paid $25.80 to win, $9.80 to place, $5.40 to show. And then in that final example, I said the exact in race 9, that Oakleaf Stakes, had that one down to 2 horses. I liked La Wally possibly trying to turn the tables on Explora, because they ran 1-2 the last time they had faced each other. Stretching out in distance, I thought maybe La Wally could turn the tables. That wasn't the case, but playing the exacta and then that saver exacta with the favorite on top made sense there. So that's my look at the fast figs, and thank you for watching my Today's Racing Digest fast fig video. And this was my 7th How to Use Today's Racing Digest video in the series. And keep checking my channel for more of these Today's Racing Digest videos in the coming weeks and months. And Today's Racing Digest has been providing past performance data to handicappers since 1970. And as I said earlier, one of their most popular products is the Complete Digest. It includes the race header, analysis, fire numbers, pace and final time ratings, fast figs, wagering strategies, and much more. You can go to today's Racing Digest for more information on their handicapping products. And like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.